I have been wanting and scheming and thinking about meal planning.
Okay, so my plan is to go on Pinterest and pull some recipes and have ChatGPT put out a shopping list for me. So almost $60 for a t-shirt. I'm blown away.
Hello, good morning. It is a Sunday and we are starting the day in my closet because it is still a little early and the boys are not yet up. So this is the only room that I can talk freely in without worrying about waking them up too much. I have some plans for today. I have been wanting and scheming and thinking about meal planning and meal prepping. I did it when Brad and I first got married and it made life so easy, but for some reason I have not been able to get myself together with spare time or spare brain space to actually get it done. And so we have been living meal to meal, which is exhausting. And then also Brad wants meals to take to work and I want to be able to support him in that way. I want to be able to meal prep those lunches for him so that I'm not having to worry about them the night before. I'm not having to worry about them the day of, and they're right there for him when he wakes up. So I am going to scroll through Pinterest and find some meals that Brad would enjoy because he's a bit of a picky eater, and then also maybe some meals that I can meal plan and have all the ingredients on hand so that it makes it quick and easy to do dinner. I would like to run to Costco. So if we can get the grocery list together this morning, then maybe this afternoon we can make a Costco run. With that being said, it's a very stormy day this morning. I'm hoping it'll calm down. I think that's enough chatting for now. Thank you so much for joining me for today. So let's go ahead and get it started with a nice iced peppermint latte.
Brad and little man are hanging out downstairs. So I'm going to make the bed so that I can fold the laundry. It has been so cold the past couple of days. North Carolina weather, man. It was beautiful for a day or two and then it just plummets. And then it comes back up and you feel hope again. And then once again it plummets, which is why I really love that we have the 8 Sleep. So if you don't know, the 8 Sleep is a mattress cover and it circulates temperature controlled water so that you can kind of regulate the temperature of the bed. So Brad likes his side to be cooler. I like my side to be warmer, especially on these cold nights, because you can set it to turn on a schedule. And so we know that we go to bed around 10, so around 9:30, it kicks on and it warms my side up. And so I'm sliding into pre-warmed sheets, which is the most luxurious experience ever. But even with that, it's been so cold and our comforter is like fluffy but thin. And so we've been opting to have this extra blanket on top because it's been so cold. And then of course our sheet to keep the kitty's fur off the bed and the pillows. Brad's been talking about what it would be like to put a outlet in the closet so that we can plug up our phones and just leave them in there at night, which I think is a great idea. Except on nights that I can't sleep, I turn on an audiobook and I just have my earbud in and I listen to an audiobook while I fall asleep, and it helps calm my brain where I'm thinking more about the audiobook rather than just my brain running wild. And so it helps me fall asleep. So I feel like I need my phone next to me for occasions like that. So I don't know. We'll think about it. Oh, and I did rearrange the roses that Brad gave me for Valentine's Day. They were more in a top view down arrangement but I couldn't see them when they were on this high bookshelf, which I have to have them up there so the kitties don't eat them. So I arranged them for a more frontal view, and they're so pretty. Okay, some of these things are going to stay hanging. That one. Then I have some more stuff over here, but then I need to fold some of these. Okay, this shirt is so funny to me because it is a Lululemon, currently the only Lululemon item that I own. My brother was so sweet, he gave me a gift card to them for Christmas. And so I went on their sales section and I got this t-shirt for $34 on sale. Normally like 50, it might have been like 58 or something like that. So almost $60 for a t-shirt. I'm blown away. Speaking of $50, I went to Lidl, got a couple items, did not get that much, spent $50 at Lidl. You can really see the food price increases, and it's insane, which is part of the reason why I really want to do this meal planning and meal prepping, because I feel like help us stay in our budget, especially on the nights that I don't want to cook. Having something already in the pipeline ready to go is going to significantly reduce our odds of going out to eat, which is really going to help with food costs. So I'm just going to finish folding these, and then I want to start a load of towels because that's the one thing that I didn't get to yesterday. And then I'm going to go sit down at the computer and work on getting some meal planning done and make out our shopping list so that when we go to Costco later, we'll know exactly what we need to buy. Okay, so my plan is to go on Pinterest and pull some recipes, put that into ChatGPT, and have ChatGPT put out a shopping list for me. I've already been on Pinterest on my phone, so I've already have some recipes kind of saved to the side. So we'll start with those. For Brad's lunches, I'm thinking the quinoa power bowl with the herb and citrus chicken, and then have the beef pasta and tomato sauce be a separate thing. And then he also likes spaghetti, so we'll be doing that. And for the beef pasta and the spaghetti, I think we're going to just do ground turkey because the pasta sauce just covers the flavor of the meat, that it doesn't really matter which meat, so I'm just going to go for the cheaper meat. The herb and citrus chicken I have made before. We love it. It's super easy. Okay, and then the chicken marinade recipes that I've saved. It's got like 7 different recipes. So the ones that I am leaning towards are the cilantro lime and the savory. I think putting those together in a marinade, and then I can freeze them and then pull them out, serve them with rice and a veggie, would just make it super easy. I love the blackened salmon recipe that I've been using. Do I not have it saved? See if we can find it. So it's just got garlic powder, onion powder, thyme, oregano, cayenne, paprika, and black pepper and salt. And it's so good. That on rice with a veggie on the side is such a yummy one, even reheated. I like it so much. So we will add that in and make that a dinner. Let's see what it turns out. So it's got the produce, protein, dairy, poultry, herbs and spices, grain, and pasta, which is perfect. So I am going to clean this up a little bit because there's some things that we don't need. The cherry and grape tomatoes is for the quinoa pesto bowl, and I know that Brad won't eat tomatoes, so we'll just go ahead and get rid of those. So I'm going to also go ahead and save this. So there's the 5 things that I have in there. So I'm going to quickly put these together into a meal plan. So I've kind of filled out some of the meal plan. I think I'll do 2 quinoa bowls and 2 spaghettis. I found this kind of enchilada skillet meal and it looks so good. So I think I'm going to do that for Friday night. All right, cool. So that is 5 days Monday through Friday, which is perfect. And we have everything here, and then I have everything saved to this one board on Pinterest. So there's all my recipes. And I have this in a Google document so I can pull it up on my phone while we're shopping. So I'm just going to take it downstairs and see if I have these things. Okay, Worcestershire, I'm actually kind of low on, so I don't mind picking up some more. Dijon, I'm also kind of low on, but this will be plenty. I do have this ranch dressing, which is like really sad ranch dressing, but we have it, so we'll use it. I'm completely out of my pasta sauce, so we definitely need to get that. This is the pasta that I'll be using for most of the recipes. And I've got spaghetti noodles, but I'll be using these kind of veggie noodles for Brad's spaghetti. Let's check the spice drawer while we're down here. Let's see here. Cumin, I could do with a restock. Basil, oh yeah, do I have rosemary? I don't have rosemary, but do I want rosemary? Do I need rosemary? I don't feel like I need rosemary. Oregano, I am low on oregano, but I have more over here. Let's combine those. Okay, let's check on my garlic powder. Garlic powder is good. Onion powder I am low on. I'm almost out of honey. And underneath this drawer is nasty, so let's pull that out. I had a bacon hanging out up here and another cheese. So let's see here. I have Dijon and red wine vinegar. I have ranch dressing. I can get some more Worcestershire. I do have quinoa. I have a big bag of quinoa. I don't have corn tortillas, so I'll definitely grab some of that. Oh, and I want to add berries. Little man loves berries, and he's especially been on a blackberry kick recently, so we'll grab some of those. So there's our shopping list for right now. There's our meal plan for the next 5 days. I feel really good about that. I think the laundry's just about ready, and then I'm going to warm up some lunch, and then we'll see if we can run out to Costco. Okay, slight change of plans. Brad has decided that he really wants a hot dog from Costco, so I think we're just going to go and do lunch there and get on with our shopping. I'm going to need a jacket. I think it's warmed up quite a bit out there. So it was in like the low mid 30s this morning, and I think that it's in the mid 60s now. It's crazy. Okay, quick haul, and then I will work on getting this stuff into the refrigerator. But we'll start with the meat. We got chicken, we got ground turkey, and salmon. These were kind of an impulse purchase, but they're good until June. So if we did 1 pack every once a month, then that'll be a fun little treat. And then we love these pot stickers, so I went ahead and grabbed a bag of those. Here are the street tacos that we're going to be having for dinner tonight and tomorrow night. Some berries, spinach, Caesar salad mix, oranges, a big bag of carrots, grab some honey, and then our favorite pasta sauce. This salmon is going to be like 3 meals. So I'm going to cut it up into thirds and then chunk 1/3 so that I can put it into the refrigerator for Wednesday. And then the other 2 I'm going to put into freezer bags and I'm going to freeze them. And I'm just going to put this moisture absorbent in here with it. And I want to make sure that these freeze flat because it's going to be easier to thaw them flat. So I'm just going to put them on a sheet tray, cookie tray, into the oven, into the freezer. 3 of the ground turkey are going into the freezer, and I'm going to go ahead and cook one up because I know that I want to send spaghetti with bread tomorrow. I want to send bread with salads as well. So I had this salad mix on hand. So we'll go ahead and load up a little salad for him. So he's doing spaghetti tomorrow and then on Thursday. So I don't want to pre-cook his Thursday noodles because then the texture is going to be weird. I'm going to put these noodles and the portion of the meat into the bowl for tomorrow. And then the rest of the meat and sauce, I'm just going to put back into this jar and store it in that until Wednesday night when I make pasta for his spaghetti. So that salad mix came with a dressing, a white balsamic. So I'm just going to portion it into these 5 little containers so he can take these along with the little salads. All right, I do want to put cucumber into one of these salads. I'm not going to put in all of them because cucumber, once cut, does not last very long. So I'm just going to do it in the salad for tomorrow, and then I can just do a quick chop of more cucumber every night, adding them to the salad for the next day. Not bad for one day. Got everything ready for his lunch tomorrow. Got all the salads made, got all the pasta sauce ready to go. So I think that's enough for today. One thing that has kept me back from meal prepping and even meal planning is how exhausting that one day is when you're trying to just get it all done. So I'm trying to approach it this time, giving myself a little bit more time and space so that I don't have to get everything done in the same day, but everything's ready to go for tomorrow. And that's prepped. That's a meal prepped. So I'll probably do more tomorrow and get the rest of the chicken marinated and everything like that. But for today, that feels good. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope that maybe you found a little excitement and motivation to maybe do something that you've been wanting to do for a while. Maybe it's been meal prepping, maybe meal planning, maybe something entirely different. But I really appreciate you spending this time with me, and I will see you in the next video.